So I just got an Apple Watch, and today I'm going to show you how to put a screen protector on it, because that's what you should do. Now the one I'm using is going to be all these little things right here and a little bit more, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the watch out and we're going to show you that this is a new watch straight from Apple because it is not charged. Either way, in the description I'm going to show you the screen protector that I'm using, but pretty much what we want to do is we want to shove this thing in here like this, kind of. I mean, you want to make sure that there's no dust on there too. But either way, you want to clean it up and shove this thing in there like that. And it comes with this thing that goes around the Apple Watch, and it is wet. So if yours is not wet, all you gotta do is just get it a little bit wet, just put it in some water and wring it out. There shouldn't be any water. Maybe there should just be a little bit, not as bad as this. So let's clean that up. Hey, are you enjoying this video? Sorry, I have to pause it a little bit, but I have to do my own personal ad. I have a membership, so you can get these videos ad-free as well as soon as possible. A repair or installation video, you probably don't care about getting that as soon as possible, but you can get it ad-free, all for $2. All you gotta do is click the join button and you can become a member. Alright, back to the video and back to normal ads if you don't have YouTube Premium. And okay, now we're ready to actually set this back in. So we're going to set this in place, get rid of any spots that are in the screen, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get this UV glue, and I'm going to show you an error that could happen. So I take off the thing and the glue just does not want to come out. Like nothing's happening right now. So in this situation, you just want to get another piece of glue. But what I did is I stabbed it with pretty much like a sewing needle so that I can get some of that out, because you don't want to make this hole too big. But now I'm going to drip out the UV glue like this. You just want to make a small circle, and yes, it'll probably get on your fingers if you have to stab it, so that's fun. I did notice a little piece of dust, and yep, it went all over once I pushed that away. So the next step was to essentially do all this, clean it up, grab a new one, and put some UV glue there. So we're back to the same step that we just were at. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little plastic piece and kind of push it right here. And then I'm going to take the tempered glass, I'm going to peel off this panel and then set it up like this. And you're going to see all the glue go onto one side. Quickly, you want to remove this little plastic piece so then it moves to the other side. Then you just want to tap the screen just a little bit. You don't want to push too much, but you just want to push out some of the excess glue. Then what we're going to do is grab this UV light, and it almost dries pretty much instantly. So what we're going to do is just use it for a few seconds. Then I'm going to take off this little silicone thing and push the Apple Watch outside of this plastic piece. If you did it perfectly, there's going to be no glue on the sides, but if you did it like me, there's going to be some on the sides. Don't worry too much about that. Definitely don't use any metal to remove it, but just use like a paper towel. Maybe a little bit of alcohol on the towel, not on the watch, but a little bit of alcohol on the towel, and just carefully remove any excess UV that you see. So for me, it's because all the stuff like went off to the side, and yeah, that was kind of my fault. So you shouldn't really see this much stuff on there. But essentially what we're going to do is just clean up the excess glue and you're pretty much done. If you want, you can put it under the light for a longer time. That just makes it bond a little bit better. It's most likely not going to lift up on its own, and honestly, the longer you do, the more likely it's not going to lift up. It's ultimately up to you, but it makes it a lot harder to remove if you do crack this glass, which you probably will. Either way, I'm going to put this back in the box to look nice, and that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully this video helped you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.